from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at noon.
And thank you so much for joining us on this Monday afternoon. I'm Kyle Bosch. We do start with a developing story that we're following for you in the Northern Valley. A longtime East Grand Forks High School teacher has been put on paid administrative leave. Here's what we know. The district is investigating potential wrongdoing by social studies teacher Brian Perkins. So far, there has been no comment from Superintendent David Pace on the situation. However, several students tell Valley News Live it stems from an email sent by Perkins. The students say Perkins allegedly said something to the effect that Somalian students are getting special treatment in schools. Now, we do have the alleged email posted at our website, valleynewslive.com, and we'll have much more on this developing story coming up tonight on Valley News Live. We're also following some breaking news for you on this Wednesday afternoon. Vice President Joe Biden has just announced he will not run for president. Speaking from the Rose Garden with his wife and President Obama by his side, Biden said that the window has closed for his opportunity to seek the White House in 2016. Biden added that he plans, however, to stay vocal about where the Democratic Party stands on the issues that it needs to focus on. He also says the country would be making a tragic mistake if it walks away or tries to undo President Obama's legacy. The public is invited to attend memorial services that have now been scheduled for a Minnesota deputy and MSU Moorhead alum who was killed this week in the line of duty. Services will be held Friday morning at the Aiken High School for Deputy Steven Sandberg. Visitation is tomorrow from 2 to 8 p.m. at the Aiken United Methodist Church. Sandberg was killed early Sunday morning after a suspect he was monitoring at a hospital in St. Cloud grabbed his gun and shot him. Sandberg was a Dragon athlete back in the 1970s. Yesterday, MSU Moorhead President Ann Blackhurst issued a statement sending condolences to Deputy Sandberg's family. Injuries are being reported after a crash on Highway 59 in Otter Tail County. A Ford Focus was traveling south when it crossed the center line and hit two semi-trucks that were headed north. It all happened around 8:30 this morning near Elizabeth, Minnesota, which is north of Fergus Falls. As of right now, the Minnesota State Patrol has not released any other details on the crash. Of course, stay with Valley News Live for more on this story throughout the day. Some of you undoubtedly will be looking for a different route to get to the mall or NDSU or other destinations north of the Tri-Level Bridge in Fargo. This is what things looked like during the peak of our morning commute on I-94. Westbound traffic stopped or just creeping along, and the situation was much the same on northbound I-29. The reason? The bank on I-29 between 17th and 13th Avenues is sliding, and crews are trying to fix it. To do that, they shut down one of the lanes headed north and one on the ramp to 13th Avenue. DOT engineer Kevin Gorder says that this will likely only be a problem during the morning commute, but you will have to put up with it for about 3 weeks. Well, taking a live look at our tower cam, and you can see plenty of sunshine outside on this Wednesday. What you don't really see is all the wind blowing. And that's not making it feel too warm today. Let's check in with meteorologist Robert Hahn for a first look at our afternoon forecast.
Yeah, certainly a chill in the air if you step outside for any length of time, and those breezy conditions will continue for the next few hours, slowly subsiding as we head through this evening. But right now we do have those winds out of the northwest, 15 to 25 miles per hour, gusting as high as 30 to 35 miles per hour. Peak gusts right now, Fargo, 29 miles per hour, 28 miles per hour in Grand Forks, 32 mile per hour gusts in Thief River Falls, Fergus Falls, and in Sisseton. Certainly going to need a jacket as you head out the door. Temperatures, a mix of some 40s and some 50s. Still rather chilly off towards the east where we still got some cloud cover in Roseau and Bemidji, but where we're seeing the sun, temperatures have already warmed into the low to mid 50s. Not going to rise a whole lot more from those temperatures you see there. There is the cloud cover now. It's just to the along and east of the Red River. It'll continue to slide off towards the east as we head through the day. Underneath those clouds, no precipitation falling, none anticipated. Going to show you the first 2 days of that 7-day forecast. Today, breezy, temperature is around 60. Tomorrow, a much nicer day with sunshine and less wind and temperatures in the mid-60s. Big rain on the way. We'll let you know when to expect it coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, Robert, thank you very much. It's the news Bison football fans are still coming to grips with. Starting quarterback Carson Wentz will undergo surgery today to fix a broken bone in his throwing wrist. It'll be sidelining him for 6 to 8 weeks, maybe the rest of the season. The senior captain, though, was still at practice yesterday, helping coach up the next man up, redshirt freshman Easton Stick, who will be getting the start on Saturday when the Bison travel to Indiana State. Of course, we'll be there this weekend to get you ready for Easton Stick's first start as the NDSU QB. Our Farmers Union Insurance Bison football pregame show gets underway at 11 a.m. Kickoff is at noon this week. One reminder, the game this week not on KVLY. That's because of a deal between the league and ESPN. You can only watch it on ESPN3. All True Health System in Grand Forks is holding its 14th annual Pretty in Pink event to promote breast cancer awareness. It also serves as a way to remember and celebrate people who are diagnosed with breast cancer. The event is tonight. It goes from 6 to 8 in the Commons of Red River High School. There will be guest speakers, music, massages, vendors, raffles, and refreshments. Well, you may have heard them already this morning in West Fargo. Warning sirens going off. The city of West Fargo is conducting tests of their warning sirens all day today. It's one of 2 full-scale tests that are done on the sirens every year. You might notice that they also do short checks of the sirens every day at noon. The city says if you fail to hear the sirens during those noon-hour tests, you should contact West Fargo Police so they can be fixed. The Vatican is up in arms today over a report in an Italian newspaper that claims Pope Francis has a small, curable brain tumor. The Vatican says that is simply not true. The news report claims that the brain cancer specialist diagnosed the Pope with a small dark spot on his brain that can be treated without surgery. The paper is standing by the story and says a doctor and his team secretly flew to the Vatican to examine Pope Francis several months ago. However, the chief Vatican spokesman insists the medical exams described in the paper never took place. They say Pope Francis is in optimal health and only has a small problem with his legs. Speaker of the House John Boehner is moving quickly to find a replacement before he departs at the end of the month. Boehner announced today the GOP Leadership Conference will meet next Wednesday to vote on a candidate for Speaker. The full House will then cast its vote on Thursday. Wisconsin Representative Paul Ryan is now pursuing the leadership post, but with some conditions. That includes an endorsement from the major caucuses of the House, including the Hardline Freedom Caucus. Boehner, however, says that he is confident Ryan will have the support he needs to move forward. It was once the second most popular pop on the market. Coming up on your news at noon, a look at why sales of Diet Coke are taking a dive. But up next, meteorologist Robert Hahn is back in. Not just weather to plan your Wednesday, but also a look ahead to some big rains coming at the end of the week.